Hi, I'm Chaz Haywood, the clerk of the Circuit Court for Rockingham County in the city of Harrisonburg. We're excited about your interest in getting a United States passport. If you are 16 or 17 and applying for your own passport, or if you are the parent of a minor under the age of 16 but you cannot be there for the application process, then you've come to the right place.
When you apply for your child's passport, there must be two legal parents or legal guardians present. However, occasionally there are situations where both parents or guardians cannot both appear in person. Some examples of those situations are when you have sole legal authority, when one parent is unable to appear, when you cannot locate the other parent, or when neither parent are able to appear. In the case that you have sole legal authority of your child, then you must submit evidence of this with the application. Examples of appropriate documentation include a complete court order granting you sole legal custody of the child, such as a divorce decree or other custody order. A complete court order specifically permitting you to apply for your child's passport. In this instance, a photocopy is acceptable. A certified copy of the child's birth certificate listing you as the only parent. A certified copy of an adoption decree listing you as the only parent. A certified copy of the judicial declaration of incompetence of the parent that cannot appear in person. Or a certified copy of the death certificate of the parent that cannot appear in person. In the case that one parent or guardian cannot go with the child to apply for the passport, they can give permission by completing Form DS-3053, otherwise known as the Statement of Consent. When submitting this form, you must submit the completed document with the child's passport application. The parent that cannot go with the child must sign and date Form DS-3053 in the presence of a certified notary public, and they must submit a photocopy of the front and back side of the ID that they present to the notary public with Form DS-3053. Please note, in certain countries, a DS-3053 must be notarized at a U.S. embassy or consulate and cannot be notarized by a local notary public. Currently, these countries are as follows. In the case that you cannot locate the other parent, then you must submit Form DS-5525, otherwise known as the Statement of Exigent Special Family Circumstances. When completing the form, please note the following. Complete the form with as much detail as possible. We will ask for additional evidence to support the form, such as a custody order and incarceration order or a restraining order to protect against international parental-child abduction. And lastly, if the non-applying parent is deployed by the military, he or she should be able to provide a notarized Form DS-3053 in most cases. In the rare case that the non-applying parent cannot be contacted, you must provide either military orders with a Form DS-5525 showing the non-applying parent can't be contacted because they are on a special assignment for more than 30 days outside of their duty station, or a signed statement from the non-applying parent's commanding officer that they can't be reached. Lastly, if neither parent are able to appear, a third party may apply for the child's passport with a Form DS-3053, also known as the Statement of Consent, or a notarized statement from both parents or guardians giving that third party permission to apply for the child. In this instance, the statement must include a photocopy of the parent's guardian's identification. Additionally, when the statement is from only one parent guardian, the third party must present evidence of sole custody of the consenting parent or guardian. Please note that written authorization from the parent that cannot appear in person must be less than 3 months old. If you are 16 or 17 years old and have your own current identification document, you may apply for a passport. When doing so, you must show that at least one parent or legal guardian is aware that you are applying for a passport. There are a number of ways you can show parental awareness in order to apply for your passport, such as a legal parent or legal guardian who appears with you in person when you apply for your passport. In this instance, the agent or employee accepting the application will ask your legal parent or legal guardian to sign the DS-11 form. You will also need to ensure you bring a photocopy of that parent or guardian's ID. Submit a signed note from your legal parent or legal guardian with a photocopy of their ID. Submit proof that your legal parent or legal guardian is paying your application fees. An example of this would be have your parent or guardian's name written out on the check or money order. And lastly, we may ask you to submit a notarized statement from your legal parent or legal guardian on Form DS-3053 that states they support you receiving a passport. The statement must be accompanied by a photocopy of that parent or guardian's ID. Lastly, in addition to the documentation you need to bring on site, you also need to bring a processing fee and an application fee. The exact amounts for these fees can be found on our website or by calling the office. The processing fee is payable to Rockingham County for processing the application and can be paid by cash, check, or money order. For the application fee, you need to bring a fee per individual application. This is a separate fee from the processing fee and will vary based on the type of documents that are applied for. This fee is payable to the U.S. Department of State and can be paid by check or money order.
Now that you've watched this video, you have everything you need to submit your passport application. We look forward to seeing you at the courthouse soon.